My name's Nick. I'm part of the team at Safe Families and Home for Good with a big vision that no one should feel alone. There are some 38,000 children who'll enter the care system. That's one every 15 minutes this year. Probably 6,000, 7,000 of them are in London alone. We know that children can wait far too long. They come with stories which can be heartbreaking, but what they need are homes where they feel safe, where they can be supported, where they have that village that raised a child around them. And the church can be the answer. God has placed it as a place of welcome and belonging. So I'd love you to pray for that desperate need for more foster carers, adopted parents and supported lodging providers for teenagers. Please pray that people will come forwards to provide homes for them. Linked to that is a second prayer. There are those 38,000 kids. We would love to see every single one of them have someone say, I care enough to do something about this, to provide hope and help them. That might be praying or giving towards the work of Safe Families and Home for Good. Or it might actually be taking an active step to serve those kids, whether that's through volunteering at Safe Families or actually exploring foster and adoption supported lodgings. Finally, for Safe Families, please pray with us that we are in partnership with local authorities in Southwark, in Barking and Dagenham and Hammersmith and Fulham, as well as with the Trussell Trust in Greenwich Food Bank. We are given graciously these families who are isolated and overwhelmed, and we love to support them and help them know they're not alone. We do need more volunteers in those areas to help us.
My name is Abe and I work for Trussell Trust, and this is an organization that all across the UK that really deals with food poverty mainly, and I cover London. Well, over the last year in particular, we've seen a very increasing need, sadly, that we've got more and more people accessing our food banks. We have got each and every food bank actually stating that they are seeing between 60 and 100 people in a week, and that sadly the need is increasing more and more. In fact, we are even seeing people from employed people now having to access our food banks in order for them to subsidize the needs that they have each and every week. So our vision is mainly from Micah 6 verse 8, and out of there we've got 3 strands. The first one is compassion or mercy, and so it would be great if we can pray that people are moved with compassion for them to be able to either give their time to serve in our food banks or donate in terms of food, perhaps, just that the food banks have got food that they can provide to the people that are accessing our services. Secondly, with justice, it will be amazing if we can have an army of voices, if our voices can speak powerfully to decision makers to be able to make decisions that are affecting the people who are facing poverty positively, especially where social security comes in. And thirdly, for humility, our desire is really to see that we are not just working for or doing things to, but to work with the people who are experiencing poverty. So if we could pray that our churches are engaging with people that are facing poverty, and really as they come into our churches, they find them welcoming places. And ultimately, if we can pray for the end, for the need for food banks, that we will see people not having to access our food emergency services.
So hiya, I'm Naomi. I work in London for Christians Against Poverty, networking with local churches and church leaders, casting vision and trying to share God's heart for the poor and equip churches to respond to the need in their community. Poverty in London is dire. If you look at the statistics, 47% of single parent families are in poverty. Of those in poverty, 70% of those are from working families. But there is also really good things happening in London. We are seeing the local church respond to the poverty needs in a way that is allowing God to move. We are seeing hundreds of people accept prayer for the first time. We're seeing hundreds of people attend church for the first time. The need for debt advice in London is high, so London stats sits at 30%. Across the rest of the UK, it sits at 18. I think there are a few prayer points. Firstly, we'd love for CAP's prophetic voice to be heard up in Parliament. We'd love for CAP's prophetic voice to be heard across the UK. And we'd love to pray for our partner churches, those that are working day in, day out with those that are in need, just to see that they are sustained and they are given back into where they have given out, and would love for new partnerships to grow up across London. We'd love for every single postcode in London to be covered by a church that's partnered with CAP with a commitment to not only come alongside somebody and get them out of debt, but to share God's love and the ultimate hope that we have in Jesus.